There was a woman named Emily. On the outside she seemed like anyone else, smart, ambitious, surrounded by friends. But deep inside, Emily carried a secret that few knew about. She wasn't addicted to a substance or a behavior. She was addicted to love. It didn't start with a dramatic fall, not at first. It started innocently, like a feeling you can't quite name. She was always looking for that connection, that spark that made her feel seen, loved, validated. And when she found it, when someone finally gave her the attention she longed for, it felt like everything. But here's the thing about love addiction. It's not the love that's the problem, it's the need for it. She found herself in one relationship after another, each one promising to fill the emptiness inside her, each one failing to do so. The cycle was always the same. The thrill of being wanted, the high of someone telling her she was important. But with each new partner, that feeling quickly faded, and the emptiness returned, deeper than before. Her mind played tricks on her. Maybe this time it will be different, she thought. Maybe this person will finally make me feel whole. But the high didn't last. It never did. It wasn't love she craved anymore. It was the validation. The constant need to be chosen. To feel like she mattered. What she didn't realize was that she was losing herself in the process. She forgot what it was like to feel complete without someone else's affection. There were moments when the reality of it hit her. Like when she'd sit alone in her apartment, scrolling through social media, feeling disconnected and hollow, even though she had just left a date that had left her heart racing. She felt like a piece of her was missing and she didn't know how to fill it. Is this all I am, she wondered. Just someone who needs to be loved to feel alive? But breaking free from the grip of addiction is never easy. Love addiction isn't about being selfish. It's about fear. The fear of being alone, the fear of not being enough. The fear that without constant affirmation you'll disappear. For Emily, love wasn't just a feeling. It was a way to numb her deepest insecurities. That's when it hit her. The real addiction wasn't to love, but to the need for validation. She had spent so much of her life searching for someone else to make her feel worthy, that she had forgotten to make herself feel worthy first. The road to healing wasn't easy. Emily had to learn to stand on her own, to love herself without depending on someone else to prove her worth. It was a slow process. Days of doubt, nights of loneliness, moments of weakness. But every day, Emily took a small step away from the need for external love and closer to the love she was learning to give herself. It wasn't a perfect journey, but one thing became clear. True love doesn't come from needing someone else to fill your gaps. It comes from knowing that you are whole, that you are enough just as you are. And as Emily started to build her own sense of worth, she found that love comes not from dependence, but from connection. A connection rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and the quiet knowing that she was already complete, with or without someone else.